Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, friends of Japanese Prince. I'm Dieter, I'm your host for this video, and I'm the owner of the Artelino company, and my little family company is located in Bavaria in southern Germany. Well, we sell Japanese prints, but also modern art prints in weekly online auctions. And this subject of today's video is just one print, this one here in the background by Paul Jacoulet. Today is September 25 and tomorrow starts our great Shinhanga auction, a weekly auction. And this is the beginning of the selling of Paul Jacoulet prints from the Richard L. Sentner collection, which was consigned to us by the descendants of former US Navy Captain Richard L. Sentner. And this is an outstanding collection of prints by Paul Jacoulet, an outstanding artist who is, he doesn't fit into any of the standard art movements, but well, best maybe you could call him a Shinhanga artist. But one by one, a few words about Captain Richard L. Sentner. Well, he was born in 1914 and died in 2007. He was a US Navy pilot, took part in the Great Pacific War, took part in the Battle of Leyte. And after 1945, he was stationed in Guam, and from there he frequently visited Japan, was assigned to Japan, and he met Paul Jacoulet, the artist, and he began to buy from Paul Jacoulet directly and build up this wonderful collection. And the two men, they became friends, they exchanged letters, and well, these letters, by the way, today they are in a museum in Paris. But if you want to know more about the background of the Richard L. Sentner collection, we have an extra video and articles on our website. Well, Paul Jacoulet, in case you are absolutely new to Japanese prints, he was born around the turn of the century, from the 19th to the 20th century. His precise year of birth is a little bit contested. And when he was a very small child, he moved with his mother to Japan, and there he grew up fluent in French, in Japanese, and in English. And also during World War II, he remained in Japan, and he passed away in 1960. He's appreciated by today's collectors of Japanese prints very highly, and collectors pay high prices for him. Why? Well, of course, these prints have a very high artistic standard and a very high technical standard. The technique used by Paul Jacoulet is woodblock prints, and he always had the ambition to make technically the best woodblock prints that you could imagine. Yeah. Okay, and especially this design is rather rare. It was created and published by Paul Jacoulet in September of 1953. That was 7 years before his death. And you must know one thing. Normally, an artist of the Shinhanga art movement, or let's say an artist of the first half of the 20th century, they usually worked with a publisher or with galleries. Yeah, they did not take care of selling. Paul Jacoulet was a little bit a weird personality, and he didn't want to work with a publisher nor with the galleries, so he had to try to sell his prints himself, and it didn't work very well. He had a kind of a subscription scheme, and he always tried to pretend that he was very successful, and he exaggerated with his edition size. So there's a difference between the official edition size is named by the artist Paul Jacoulet in the actual edition size. And where do we know the actual edition size from? There's an author of a book, a so-called catalogue raisonné. What is a catalogue raisonné? Well, this is a documentation of all works of an artist, and Richard Miles is the author of such a catalogue raisonné. He documented all works by Paul Jacoulet, and according to Richard Miles, fewer than 90 impressions were actually pulled from this design, and therefore it's rather rare, and my friends, also not cheap. Yeah. Let's come to the end. This print and another one from the collection Richard L. Sandner by the artist Paul Jacoulet will be in the Shinhango auction. It's our auction number 1700, if I remember that right. And it will start tomorrow, Sunday, September 26th. And if you are not yet a regular client in our auctions, so please sign up. And there is one thing you should know. We have a risk management. We want to have clean auctions. And therefore, when you're a new bidder with no purchasing history with us, you have a bidding limit. It's currently $3,000. And all these prints from the Richard L. Sandner collection, they are very valuable. And also the other prints from Hasui and Tsuchiya Koitsu and Kozon. In the auction that will start tomorrow, we have very valuable prints. If you should have a problem with this bidding limit, in the meantime, we have a procedure and a software solution to handle it. But you must contact us. Contact us by email, and then we will see, and if things are okay, we'll clear your account so that you can bid above this limit. Well, enough for today, my friends. I would be pleased to see you in tomorrow's Shinhango auction starting September 26th at 8 p.m. Central European Time. I told you at the beginning, we are in beautiful Bavaria in southern Germany, and we are usually 6 hours ahead of you guys at the US East Coast. Well, thanks for watching. And have a good week. And don't miss the auction.